Chapter 21. Opening day. I had been froggy since 8 in the morning, polishing, stacking, mopping, you name it. I ran hot water through the slurp machine and the most amazing iridescent colors came out. Young came in, too. She doesn't like to do a lot of heavy lifting because she's afraid for her hands. So she did the dusting and keep me company. I had to stock the magazine rack and found, much to Abaji's surprise, that Bong had sold some porno magazines when he ran the place. The magazines Jover had come by and given us the exact same inventory Bong had used, and that included Playboy and Penthouse, and this magazine called Jocks, that was lying between Family Circle and Popular Mechanics. I don't know if it was Bonk or the franchise, but that incident was the closest thing I ever seen to Abaji saying something bad about his brother. Abaji, Abaji is one of those people who's religious but doesn't go to church. He could if he had the time, I suppose. He called the distributor up and called him all sorts of names in Korean, including devil. Not only that, he wanted the guy to bring his truck back right that minute and take away the filth. It really wasn't the guy's fault, since Bong had ordered the magazines in the first place. But I think Abuji probably blamed the guy as a corruption influence on Bong. Anyway, I prefer our old store to this one. At the extravaganza, no one told us where to put the beef jerky, exactly how much soap you need to clean the floor. And we didn't have those god-awful contraptions like that thing. John and I dubbed the hot dog furries. Well, a circular cage containing a dozen hot dogs slowly rotating on the glass, sweating in the beam of a hot light. But the big drag by far was the uniforms, pack hats, and prints that say Froggy's Express on them. The hats were the pits because they had two cut out eyes that were supposed to look like the top of a frog's head, but the model they used was obviously a Todd, and these distinctions were important to me. Not to mention that it made you look completely and totally asinine, as much as a hard, smooth football helmet makes you look tough and scary. This thing made you look like the world's biggest gig. Abaji wouldn't bend on the hat, though. I was wearing that hideous thing even as I walked contours by my lonesome. The only way I could get by was if I made sure to never, ever glance into the anti-shoplifting mirror at the register. A fair number of people came in that day to check out the store, and everyone bought something, at least a quart of milk or some bread. John and I worked until 7:30. Then Oma came into take over. Finally, we were making money.